Today I did a video about my dog, basically, and yesterday my wife, she actually provoked that thought in me, is that, and I've been thinking this a while, that we are, as a church, other than like receiving knowledge and continuing learning and never understanding the power, we're not really out in the community. We're kind of just speaking to each other constantly. I found my real faith, like I grew up in the church, but like I actually found my faith and I found a deep change when I was in prison. And, um, I have kept, I've kept, in conversation with some of those people. Now at this point, no, but, pretty much everybody I knew has returned or, gotten back in trouble. Or I just lost touch with them, or they didn't get out. There was a huge change in me, I found. I didn't have a lot of discipleship. I had some though, a little bit. But I think it's really important after the altar call or whatever. Like, first of all, count the cost. Um, we gotta I think we should let people know a little more of what this walk is, because that's how Jesus did it. That's how the disciples did it. That's how Paul did it. Apostles, whatever. That's what it was, It wasn't, you get on an altar call and now everything's great. Because usually it becomes much more hard and there's a lot of resistance. And I haven't really seen a lot of discipleship in the church. I know there is. Don't get me wrong. I do not want to bulk everybody together, but the majority of the church is more about entertainment, numbers, and stuff than it is like the true goal in discipleship. Like in business, you care about the customers, man. Or you can be the other business, you care about the numbers. I think we've kind of started to care about the numbers, and I'm really worried. The church is maybe save this for another video, but the church is the whore of Babylon, sitting upon the beast, drunken with the blood of the saints, saying that I'm not a widow, you know, um, but a queen. It's just, it's like this, we got it all mixed up, man. We got it all mixed up. And I think there's this, like I said in an earlier video, there's this bureaucracy that all these stipulations that have been put in place by man that has made people like me that are truly broken. It said that those who are forgiven much love much, man. I don't deserve forgiveness for anything that I've ever done. Um, you know, I think there should be more people like me in position of leadership, and I know there is. But I'm just saying, like, for the majority of stuff, there's like maybe there are people, but then you get into this weird realm, and I see there's cracks forming in this Christian culture, is what I want to say. With the one program place kind of just breaking apart and whatever, whatever happened, there's definitely a money issue. And the thing that bothers me most is that with these situations is that, if money, they don't question, they live in these huge mountain mansions and whatnot. And really, you kind of you lose hunger for that, At least I did. I mean, it's nice to have nice things, but like, what's nice? I don't know if you ever heard Bob Marley talk about guy said, "Are you rich?" And he's like, "What's rich?" He said, "Well, do you have a lot of money?" He said, "What's a lot of money?" It just that's what it is. You can't find happiness or peace in any of that. And I think we could find a lot more strong friendships. If you look in the, New Testament, man, once somebody got brought into the fold, they were like spending a lot of time together and doing a lot of things. And I think we should set that up. Is like, if we're gonna have an altar call, we need to have people in position to be friends after that, because you last 2 days on the streets, man. It's and I mean, the church is only open, 2 days a week. So if you're not on the right 2 days, just saying, you know. And some pastors too come straight from, you know, a church world and whatever, and they're not equipped for straight up broken people. And I know God fills in the gaps, but I'm like, just talking to everybody in general is like, you need to be people's friends a little bit more. We make it really complicated. We want to know all this stuff, but we ain't doing the little easy stuff that we're supposed to. And actually, it's really easy. It's really easy to look around and see somebody that's hurting or broken. It's really easy. It's really easy. It's not hard at all. It isn't, because they're everywhere. Everywhere. It's harder to actually, get in the car, get the family together, whatever, and drive to church and, do all that stuff than it is to find a broken person just outside your door. I promise you. It's way harder. It takes a lot more time. So, I think that this needs to be priority. I think it also needs to be priority that in the church that we focus on training people up for this, but not like all of these stupid things. Just be like, this is what it is. Maybe two people, go out. It's not that hard. I literally don't understand what I see. Like, I don't understand how that you can be saved and not want to save. Like, and put in effort. Like, put in effort. There's people in my life and my wife's life that put in effort, and I thank God for them, and I want to give them shout out and respect right now. Like, thank you for speaking into my life. Thank you for not writing me off. God didn't just die for perfect people, He died for everybody. And if you are just learning and you're not doing, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You can learn all day and not do anything. You can get a 4-year education, 10-year education, and do nothing with it. What's the point? What's the point? Constantly learning, never understanding the power. And I want to commend you, people that are out there serving God and serving people. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for all of that. It makes a big difference. And maybe you don't hear that enough, but thank you. Thank you for praying for people. Thank you for all that. Thank you. Well, that's really all I got to say about that. Look how beautiful that sunset is. It was more beautiful earlier. Hope you got a little glance of it. God paints the skies every night or every evening. It's really cool. Alright, good night.